Okay, so when you come into here, well, first off, to start off, you should have received an email from me that basically gave you the site, that also gave you your username and your password to get in. Once you get that, you're able to change your password by clicking on my account, and then you'll be able to, you need to update all of this with the red dots. You'll be able to change all this and then change your password as well. So let me take you back here. So when you first come in, you're going to see this. Once you take care of my account, then you can come to my apps. And this is where the magic happens. So this is the back end of your app site. So I'm going to take you through everything. App is going to be on Apple, Amazon, and Android. For those who don't have that, you can always give them um, access to your HTML site. I would suggest following these directions here, right here, so that you can have it directly connected to your website. So someone could just type in m dot the Untold Secret, and they would pull up your app in their phone. So that to me, I think that's pretty awesome. So you can do that. Secondly, is push notifications. Um, don't send any push notifications until the app is live on Apple. Apple does not like having any data into the app, but I will show you how they work so that you can go ahead and do that. Amazon does not take push notifications, and push notifications won't work for Windows, even if you have a check, simply because we're not going to be connecting that, so you don't have to worry about that. That's not one of the features that you have access to. So let's go ahead and first walk you through who you can send notifications to. You can send it to everyone who has your app downloaded. You can send it just to people who have logged in. And so as you can see, only you and I now have access to the app. So you can literally click on here and choose who's going to get the notification that you're going to send. You can make groups. So let's say you want to make a group of users, let's say for, meet and greet. You have an email list that you want to upload in here, and these are the people, who are on the meet and greet list. So you can do that. Obviously, you can't use any and signs. That's what that is. No ampersands or special characters. So there you go. And you can just add people right here. Um, let's add us to this meet and greet group. Let's say you only want to send it. Let's say you are going to be in Texas and you only want to send this to people in Texas. Just type in Texas. Whoever's there will get the message. Let's say you are in Texas, but you only want to text certain people in a certain location. You can do that. You will just put in, let's say you're having a meet and greet at a certain bookstore, and you only want the people within 5 miles of that bookstore who have your app downloaded to come or to get that message. Put that in there. Choose how far away those people should be. Add that. Send it. Pretty simple. Now let's just sorry while I was zooming. Let's assume we're just going to send this to everybody. It's so easy. I mean, the way that we have this set up, you literally cannot mess anything up. You can just say, tune into our live stream to get backstage the Untold Secret access. Okay. So let's say we did that. It's going to everybody. But let's say no, we don't want it to go out right this minute. Let's say we wanted to go out to and the kicker here, time zone is going to be either New York or Kentucky. So New York, and then I believe Kentucky, California. Yep, Kentucky. So those are going to be it. So let's say that you're Eastern. Just type in America or New York. It should get you there. And let's say the live stream is going to be starting at 4:30. So you want to send this at, maybe about 4:25, about 5 minutes before it starts. And this live stream is something that you're going to be doing on Friday. And you want to actually do this every week. So you're going to just send this weekly, every Friday at 4:25, 5 minutes before it starts. And let's say, blah, blah, blah. And we want to put starting in 5 minutes. So we got that part done. Now, next thing that we want to do, you can really customize this. You can even choose what kind of alert you want to send. You can hear each one so that when a person hears it on their phone, this is what they're hear. You can add a picture. So let's say, that we want to go ahead and we want to include our picture in here. And I have so much stuff. Let me see. And you are going to get this on your phone as I'm making this. So this is going to be pretty funny um, when that happens. I don't have, I was going to say, I know I have a folder in here somewhere for you. And we're just going to use this really quickly as so it's going to load that image up. It's going to be, now you can choose where to send the people once they click on that. Since obviously you're going to be taking them to the live stream, let's send them to the live stream. So when they click on that, they're going to be taken right here to this app, to that part of the app. And then we're just going to take this off weekly though. We're just going to we're going to send it today. So this way you can kind of get this while I'm doing this at 4:25. So we're going to send it. And that's it. Now it's not going to send to iOS because obviously it's not live. So there's nothing to send because it's not live. So you're going to get it on your Android. I'm going to get it on mine. And when it goes through, you should kind of hear that little beep, beep. So let's go to the next part of the app as we wait for that to kind of signal through. Next thing here outside of push notifications are going to be analytics. So analytics is really where you're going to be able to see what's going on with your app. You're going to be able to see how many people have it downloaded and where they are at. So right now there's 2 downloads, 2 on Android, not on iOS, because obviously that's not there yet. When Amazon goes live, you'll see that here. And it's going to say, 100% or Android. It's going to let you know how many people from each carrier have it downloaded. Oh, and there goes that that I was telling you about. And it popped up just like I said it would and included the picture. And it took me right to the live stream part of the app. So pretty cool. I'm sure you're probably experiencing the same thing right now. So you have Google Analytics. You can just put in your Google ID, click save. We will literally teach you how to do everything right in here. You literally don't need me for anything else now that your app has been built. Except for just to keep it maintained, you have access to everything. So email templates, you can choose how you want things to look. Everything in here is generic. So you can go through here and choose. You can just click on that. You can edit it. Anything that has the lines underneath, do not change that because that links directly to the app. And it says right here, please don't edit the word starting and ending with an underscore. So obviously we kind of give you some pointers as well. So those are email templates, and you can feel free to make anything to your personal style. Hosting. This is really important because we only have a certain amount of bandwidth and storage space per app. So if you do happen to go over these, the app will still continue to work, but you cannot upload anything new. And no one will be able to upload or download anything new. So keep that in mind. Definitely feel free to check on this from time to time. Really, really important, but not that important. Most people don't ever reach that. Users, this is pretty cool. Users is going to let you see every person who has downloaded your app, not just downloaded, but who signed up for your app. So on the way that we have your app set up, if a person wants to become a member, obviously they have to either have already bought the book, and then they will send you an email that's going to give you a their proof of purchase, like their receipt or anything else, so they can prove that they got it, or they can just send you a copy of them holding the book, proving that they have it. They can get backstage access, basically, or they could choose to go ahead and to buy it then. You can actually update or import directly from Mailchimp as well. All you gotta do is click on that. It's gonna tell you, you need to fix this in settings. Click on that link, go to settings, and it's gonna walk you through going ahead and adding your Mailchimp. It's going to also launch a tutorial for you as well, so you can walk through all this. I mean, it's super easy. We've made it super easy for you. You also can register users. So if someone's with you and you happen to be at the computer and say, hey, I want to get an app, boom, full name, email, save. That's it. Or you can upload any files that you already have of people. If you click this download file, it's going to show you how it needs to look. You can just copy and paste your information there, save it as a .csv, upload it. That's it. This you don't have to worry about. This lets the app know what it needs to take in for users to get access. So next thing here is monetize. I don't recommend monetizing your app simply because people are already paying to be a part of it. And if someone's paying to be a part of an app and then they get ads on top of that, that can make them really irritated, and then they will not have your app on their phone anymore. So this is the form. This is going to be the donation form, and then the contact us form. So this is going to let you know any forms that have been filled out in here, and you can download everything. You can run reports from the beginning of time to up to a year before. All up to you. Okay, so the store currently houses 3 products, and that is the book and t-shirt combo, the Untold Secret, and the Restored Tea. And the hardcover books are inside the app with links to Amazon and to Barnes and Noble, or the ebook inside the app. So if you ever want to make changes, just click on it, make all the changes that you want here. 0 means that it's just going to be this price. But if you want it to be more for something else, you would just obviously click how much more and then up it. That's it. If you want to add a new product, just click on add a new product, put it in. You can make the SKU whatever you want. I normally just call it the product name, put how many you have in stock so you can kind of keep track of inventory, put the cost you want to charge, put what it is that the person's buying. Description, you can add media, you can either add an image or a video, and add your products, and that's pretty much it. You can also do some other things in here, like go to general settings. And one thing that you do that I recommend is go to rules. And if you have any shipping that you charge, put that in here. So anything that's equal to or greater than or equal to, let's say, the price is $5, and you would just, charge a flat rate or a percentage rate. So that's pretty easy to figure out. If you have to charge taxes, charge tax. If you want to give a discount, add a new discount. If you want to add some coupons, add a coupon. Then you can give people the coupon code. If you want to put in terms and conditions or a privacy policy, you can do that right here. Also, let's change this. I thought I saw that. The Untold Secret 2016 at gmail.com. Oops. So now anything from here will go directly to you. You can choose what you want the default image to be for any products. And as you can see here, it gives you numbers if you hover over image, because this is what the image size will need to be. So everything here is cash right now. So we're going to change this to PayPal. And for this, we're just going to put in your email address. secret2016 at gmail.com. So that's it. We're going to save it. And all this can be changed. So all that can be changed. Next thing here is going to be the members card. Here you can decide, these are the people who currently have a card, me and you and I. You can view their information, what their card number is. You can view last time it's been updated. You can see, you can go ahead and you can edit their information. You can go ahead and you know, view if they have any points. They don't have any points. Let's say you want to add some points, give some person points here. You can do that, and you can decide how many points a person needs to, get something or whatever. So you should see, if you go into your member card area now, you should see points, and it'll ask you if you want to redeem it or something. Like you can say like 100 points, which should be equal to like buying the book, get a free meet and greet, stuff like that. So now you have the directory. Directory is where all the people who are sponsors are going to be listed at. Like I was telling you earlier, it is quite a lot of typing. So that's the reason why I'm not trying to do this for every person who's a sponsor. Either you can have them do it themselves from the front end of the app, or you can have an assistant do it. So this would be the business title. Just leave this as default form. Summary is going to be just a quick snippet. The body is going to be whatever it is they want it to be. They can add pictures here. They can add a video here. They can add audio stream or whatever. They can upload a PDF. You can have all the information put in here. But one thing you have to know is that the person has to be a registered user on your app, because they will need to have their email address. And this is the reason why I say I think it's best for the person themselves to do it, because then it takes out of your hand. If something's not right, they can go in there and make those changes. The only thing that you'll have to do on the back end is just to approve or disapprove that particular business. And I'm going to decline that because I'm in the middle of this right now. And so that's pretty much it. There might be one thing in here that I forgot to cover. Let me see. Okay, so social obviously is just, the social network inside the app. You can see if anyone's been reported for posts or for comments or for users, and you can delete people as you see fit. And then the last thing here is just the poll. This is something that you can change, that you can update yourself. So let's say, because it's empty right now, so let's say you want to enter a poll, where, do you want me to go next? Let's say you want to put a survey in there, and you have like 5 or 6 places that you want to go to, and so you want to ask your users, where do you want to go? You can add a image, audio, or embed a video for this, and then you can just say something like New York or Texas or Detroit. And then you can choose if you want to let the person have multiple answers. I don't know, how did I go from from states just to cities? Let me make this a state too. I guess New York, New York. Why not? I spelled New York wrong. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here you go. Save it, and now this will be live on the app. You'll be able to see, questions. You'll be able to add a question. You'll be able to see the results, to go to poll report. You can see, what people think. So, pretty easy. And that is it. And also, like, is in here, you can always do a preview. Just click preview at the top, and you can preview. So we just added that poll in there. It wasn't active before. So let's go to the members area and click on, oh, it's asking me, hello. Let me see if it'll let me log in here. Okay, well, apparently I have locked myself out of the app, which is okay. So this is something really funny. So you can always, person always just choose forgot password, put in their password, and it will email them a new password. You don't have to do anything extra, or the person can go ahead and sign in, or they can sign up. So pretty easy. I will just not look at it right now. I'll look at it from my phone, and I'll reset my password later. You can choose whether this is going to be active or inactive. We're not going to deactivate that, but that's it. Also, you can go into the front end of your app and make changes that way. So let me go back here, and to get into the front end of your site, you just click on Edit App. I do not recommend doing this unless it's something like really, really crazy that you need to update or change, or you want to like add a picture from like your headshots and things like that. Then I would say go for it, but I would say like don't do anything major. Um, Definitely you can feel free to add anything that you want to. Just I wouldn't recommend change anything that I've already put on. So you can add whatever you want to add. Is going to be very simple drag and drop. You literally just look for what it is that you want to add to your app and drag it up there. So let's say, for instance, that started something different and you don't actually know what you're looking for, but you do know that you know, maybe you want to put in like, a contact me type situation. So you will put contact, and let's say you want to make this, you don't actually want this contact information to be for you. You want it to be for someone else. So you would say assistant, and then you would fill everything out. So fill out the name, fill out, choose the country code. You would fill out the phone number. If they want to text, fill this in. If they want to get emails, whatever it is that you fill in is what's going to go in there. Whatever you don't fill in will not show up. So it's pretty easy. We're not going to actually add this. I'm going to delete this. Um, and that's it. Whenever you're done, click save and finish. You don't have to worry about anything in this tab, theme customization. Anything that's changed in here will affect your app on a big data level and will have to be resubmitted. And I'm not trying to resubmit these to the store once they go in there. So that is pretty much it. I hope that you are able to use this to your advantage to grow your book and your audience. And I am always here to answer any questions.